Okay, Capricorn. You guys are next. I'm trying to get these done for you guys. Alright, so this is going to be your full moon in Sagittarius read. Full super moon eclipse in Sagittarius. So, this is for you guys. Capricorn, before we get into details of the message, let's pray. Great Creator, Father God, Divine Mother, Mother Mary, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, I just pray and ask for wisdom and clarity for any messages needing to come through for the collective sign of Capricorn for this, their full moon in Sagittarius read for May 26th. In Jesus' name, amen. The energy of this full super moon eclipse is going to last for a good week afterwards because it is big energy and it's been resonating or resonating. I wouldn't even say resonating. It's been going on for the previous week. So I mean, so let's get a Moonology deck or 2 Moonology cards. One more shuffle. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Wow. You might have Sagittarius in your chart. One off the bottom. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. This could be... this keeps coming up. Cycles. Cycles. It keeps coming up. In nearly each of these reads, for this full moon cycle, some sort of seed was planted in the previous new moon. And you're going to see the effects of it, or the first seedling, or this growth by this next new moon, which is June 9th. So by this next new moon, you're going to see what you planted here. Luck is on your side and prosperity lies ahead. Absolutely. So, enchanted map. All right. So Capricorn. See what's going on with you guys. And it's a very all over the place energy. Spirit of Place, number 4 card. That's stability. And I feel like you're working on your stability of home and on your with yourself. Intention, 22 card, angelic number. Tonight, if you do any moon work, it would be tonight, tomorrow night. Well, yeah, you can do it tonight, tomorrow night, the next few days after. Really set your intention. Where do you want to go? What do you want? That is a question you need to ask yourself. And I believe it's one of those things that's going to continue coming up. 32, magic prayer. There you go. 3 and 2 is 5. Number of change, but magic prayer talks about asking for what you want. Golden Palace, 23, another 5 number. Now I want to show you this. You got 32 and 23. Mirror images of each other. I'm going to look in the book for under the Golden Palace because I've never seen that card before. I want to know. And commitment, 36. 3 and 6 is 9. That's completion of a cycle. I want to look up that card too. Alright. So, let's go to the enchanted map. 23 card. There is always enough. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled. That's funny, it was pulled right underneath this card. Prosperity lies ahead. I love it when the cards talk to each other and line up. I'm very OCD about that. Ambitions fulfilled. Wealth and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment. as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards. But things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. Absolutely. Let's look under for the 36 card. I haven't seen this one either. And beautiful cards. It's a new deck. Commitment. Wow. A true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body, and soul. This is a good time to make one. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship, from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Remember that your partnership with spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the highest self in another. Absolutely. Yes. And I like that it's the 36 card, which is completion of a cycle. I'm going to look up Spirit of Place 4. I'm just kind of curious. Authenticity is the essence of power. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the Spirit of Place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. The greatest power is your authenticity. And that comes right before intention and magic prayer. It's really about, you have to zone in on what you want, what you are seeking, and be that, and embrace that, and ask for it. Luck is on your side, prosperity lies ahead. It's beautiful, Capricorn. One more shuffle. And like I said, I was going to say that I like that this is 36 card because it's number of completion. You could have been single for a while, or just like looking for a while, something. Trying to navigate the dating world for some time, but that's coming to a completion. The cycle is completing with new partnership. You could have been really lost in a venture that you're doing, and you could be building new partnerships. Someone that's going to bounce ideas off of you, be there as a sounding board, add to your own ideas. So that's good. 4 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Another mirror image here. The Devil, right in the center. 4 of Wands. If 6 of Wands come out, I'm going to scream. No, the Sun. Knight of Wands. What is going on? Ace of Cups. 3 of Cups. The Empress. 2 3s here. 9 of Swords. So, 4 of Cups. This is not being happy in the place that you're at. Now, that's funny though. You went from 4 of Cups the Six of Cups. Now, there's a mirror image happening here with the 4 and the 6. I'm just saying. And it's done this a couple times here. Just look, be mindful of the synchronicities. That's one of them. But literally, the translation in context with these cards is you're not happy in the space that you're at, or you weren't happy. And there's this jumping over the past, or jumping over this nostalgic card and going right for Six of Cups. Because the gradual upswing would be 4 of Cups, discontent. 5 of Cups is looking into your past to see the nostalgic card with 4, 5, and 6 is 4 not being happy. 5 looking into your past, trying to find a time when you were happy, so that 6 you can bring it into your present and be happy in the present moment. If that makes sense. So you're skipping the nostalgic thing. Not looking in your past, trying to figure out what can make you happy now. Not in the past. And I feel like it's because you've been in that nostalgia card so much, that nostalgia energy, that you're looking for something now. And this is being in the present moment. You've brought all the wisdom and all of the knowledge from the past with you, but this is present moment. And you've got this devil energy. Is it someone from your past too that's showing up? Now, I'm going to say this. If it is, it's only because something really good is getting ready to happen to you. Usually when something really good is getting ready to happen, you get nonsense from yesterday that just kind of pops up on your doorstep. Or shows up in your social media DMs, Or tries to add you on social media. That type of thing. That energy. Because you have something really good getting ready to open up to you. Because you've been on the look for what'll bring you happiness now. Like you're looking to fulfill yourself. See, you've gone from looking in one direction. You're turning away from this discontent, not being fulfilled, and you're being mindful of the cups that you do have. So this is a turning point. When this happens, this shows up. It does, because something really great's getting ready to happen. All this is this can be a negativity. It's a diversion tactic. Whatever the diversion tactic is, let it go. This could be even someone new in your life that's coming across as if they're playing games like someone else that you've cut out of your life did. But like they're appearing to be the same way. That type of thing. Like it's just this diversionary thing to where it's like trying to get your mind off of this big accomplishment that you've done and get your mind off of where you're going. So you have, when you get a momentum started and you really get going, there's an obstacle that you're going to have to face, because right before, like there's an obstacle that you're going to have to face right before something amazing opens up to you. It always happens. It's like the law. It's like it's rule of thumb. It wouldn't say the law, but it's rule of thumb that something is going to come in and try to kind of trigger something to where it gets your attention off of all the good you did. That type of thing. Like I have teenagers. This could be a daily process for me. I'm just saying. Where you find your own little joy, and then you got a teenager walking in the room. Like I think it's in the DNA when you are a teenager to do this. So it's no big deal. But I'm just saying that this is usually just like a little diversionary thing, because what's coming is amazing. So if this is happening during the energy of the full moon, don't worry about it. Because it's only to draw your attention away from that. Because you've pulled yourself out of this to this. Because Six of Cups is even more cups. and you filled them yourself. Like you weren't happy with the offers that you were getting. But look, it's turning away from that, and there's this joy there. Fulfillment. Because what happens here, and that's what it is too. That's what it is. This discontentment, and then looking, away from it and trying to, fulfill yourself and be happy. And it's this negativity of like not being comfortable in your own skin. So, and wanting something to change. So, you wanted something to change and you change it. Four of Wands is making the necessary changes to your environment, to your person. This could be meditation practice. This could be exercising. This could be changing your physical environment, because we are home to our spirit, but we have a physical home base. Four of Wands is making its celebration of home, making necessary changes, making more of a comfort. And this is where you find happiness. You find your own happiness. That's what you end up doing. And what comes after this is Knight of Wands. I love the Knight of Wands, my favorite knight in the deck, because I am a fire sign. Knight of Wands, wands are words, so this is the rescuing knight that comes in with just the right piece of wisdom that you need to hear. With that knight, Ace of Cups, big love being poured out into your life. Now, here is the 2 threes. 2 threes here. There are dual energies with this. No, there's not. Not dual energies. Read it the way it is. Okay. Are you the Empress? You are purging out the past. Just like Taurus is. The earth energies are purging out the past along with inviting this newness in. You're walking all the earth energy. Is that what's happening? Is walking a double road right now. Purging the... And it's not even walking double road. It's like... That's what it is. I just got the vision of it. It's like you're walking on your path. The path opens up into... Yes... Like, you've been through, like, this... What is it from the Sacred Traveler deck? Desert Passage, maybe? Where you're carrying, like, this big backpack full of supplies as you're trying to navigate this passage that you're going through. Then the road opens up to where you're no longer in the Desert Passage, and you're walking into greenery, and you're walking into... a populated city, and as you're walking, you're going from like the frozen tundra to the green grass and shedding all of that. This is what this is. This is what's happening here. This devil energy, this 3 of Cups energy, 9 of Swords, 4 of Cups, all of this is you're shedding this. Because as this Knight of Wands comes in with this Ace of Cups, the first thing that comes to the surface that needs to be healed is this third-party energies that has happened to you in the past. And now, you are in Empress mode. You're still... This is a purging. You're shedding off all of that. You're taking it off. You're removing the backpack off your shoulders. You don't need it. The extra coat, this... You don't need that memory of that. That's gone. There's new life that you're birthing. Empress is mother of the tarot, so you're shedding this devil energy of having to always be chosen last, or feeling like you're second choice and not the first choice, and you're purging that. Because when this comes in, the first thing that needs to go is this third party from the past that energy, and you're purging that off because you're birthing something new into your life. You are in Empress mode. This is your life. You're taking control of your life, and you've got good things coming ahead, and you're shedding this too. This is part of the healing, part of the purging. Nine of Swords is grieving. There's a level here to every single thing that you're purging. It's going to be grief attached to it. Cry it out. Let the tears wash it away, and maybe even throw out items. The Taurus read, that was all the earth signs. I feel like it's getting the same, it's the same energy with you guys. That's the reason each of the blocks, air sign, fire sign, earth sign, water sign, all different combination of cards, because there's a different energy with each of you with this full moon. With the earth signs, it's while you're healing and purging, you may even be led to, Four of Wands is changes to your home, even throwing stuff away. That's part of meditation. Part of meditation is throwing away old items or donating old items. Throwing away personal items that have negative memories attached to them, have negative energies attached to them, have energies from negative people that you've cut out of your life, in forming healthy boundaries, throwing those things out. And the grief is there to, that's the last little bit in the process of healing the wound from what had happened. Grieve and wash it away, and just throw it away and allow it to go out the door. That's part of meditation. Because you're contemplating as each of these items go out the door and being thrown away. Like, past couple days I've thrown like old items away from like elementary school. You grieve it, you allow it to wash it away, and it goes out the door, and it's like that energy leaves and it's lighter. Changes. It's an upgrade. This is what's happening for you guys too. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, King of Wands, Queen of Swords, and Strength card. Eight of Pentacles, working on yourself. This is purging, cleaning out your space, upgrading your space. Nine of Pentacles, job well done. This is doing such a good job and putting your feet up. This is resting, taking a minute. King of Wands. Now, this is not your energy, but the Queen of Swords is. So you got a couple here. King of Wands is that it's Aries energy. It's very flirtatious, fiery, passionate, making connections, talkative. Queen of Swords, standing in your power. I feel like the King of Wands is this Ace of Cups and Knight of Wands here. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's an Aries, but they're embodying that flirtatious, passionate, like, talker. Because this Knight of Wands coming in was saying all the right stuff. Not even saying all the right stuff. That's not... It makes it sound like you're a bullshitter in a bar. I mean, that's what it makes it sound like. It's really not that. It's giving you... I mean, it's the energy of when you get to be, like, my age, 47. You get to be my age. You could tell, like, lines, like, pickup lines. Like, my late husband, even after we were together, it's so funny, he would go through the house and do the pickup lines with me. Like, I'd be in the kitchen. He would come in and say, "You come here often?" And my response would be, "No, my husband tells me I never go into this room." So, I mean, that's the playful energy that's there. And we did this, like, all 13 years. I mean, it went back and forth. No matter what was going on, we were like that. So this is that playful energy. This person that's coming in is very playful. but it's going to bring up, with their appearance, it's going to bring up all this stuff from the past that's needing to be purged, because you're walking into this new path and you're going to be kind of a little guarded with this at first. But it's a very playful energy. King of Wands is playful. I mean, what else did he used to say? Oh, he would say so many things. And I can't even... Yeah, I won't say that, because that's a little dirty. But come here off, that's so funny. But it's that kind of energy. This is going to put you, like, walls up immediately, like, who are you? Only because you've had to pull yourself out of some dark places. So you get this playful energy that's coming into your life. You're going to be a little off-put by it. But it just takes this purging and a little bit of courage, strength card, courage, and a little nudge in the right direction from the divine, from the great creator. Strength is running out of your own steam and getting an impartation of strength. This is one of those, it's the energy of, I can't do this again. Good grief. And then getting this, it's almost like a youthful impartation of excitement again and playfulness. Feeling young. That's what it is. One of my favorite movies. I don't know if anyone remembers this movie, Streets of Fire. It's one of my favorite movies. I am such an 80s kid. And the soundtrack was so amazing. Tonight is what it means to be young. I love that freaking song. This is the energy of the strength card. And it just makes you feel young again and hopeful and just this playfulness. Like you have to play. Relationship. I have said this, and everyone is allowed to disagree with me, absolutely. But love is easy. We make it complicated. We do. But love is absolutely 100% easy. You put in the work and the effort. That's where the time and, that's where people say that it's hard. It's not hard if you love the person. Of course you're going to put the work in. If you do something you love as a career, you love doing it. You love the hard work. So why would it be any different with the relationship? That's why I say that love is easy. It needs to be playful. 5 off the bottom. The Emperor. See, we can end the read right now. Just like, we're done. Knight of Cups. 5 of Swords. 2 of Wands, the Chariot. See, we're done. Like, we're done. I want to show you this. Empress and Emperor. This is big energy couple. What did JDS Tarot? I absolutely adore him. I do. I adore him so much. If you guys have never seen his channel, absolutely check it out. He talks about power couples. This is a power couple. This is the power couple, Emperor and Empress. The spiritual power couple would be High Priestess and Magician, but this is power couple. This is what this is. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. 5 of Swords. My oldest son calls this the high school gossiping card. Yeah, people are going to talk about this. Let them talk. Like, what the hell does it matter what people say? Come on. 2 of Wands, but this is meeting of the minds. The two of you will be feeding each other intellectually and really stimulating the other one. And both of you could have been going on for quite some time without having anyone be able to get you out of your boredom. I always call this card the Sherlock Holmes Mary Russell card. It's from Beekeeper's Apprentice by Laurie King. Beautiful book series. But Sherlock Holmes was bored by the time he meets very young Mary Russell, which is his female counterpart, which then stimulates him and just gets him out of this boredom. Oh, I have a fly that wants to join the read. Awesome. And then you got fast movement. Fast movement forward. Absolutely. Ignore the people that are talking. Allow yourself to purge. But at the same time as you're purging, this is happening. And this road is opening up to you. So, for the collective sign of Capricorn, this is your full moon in Sagittarius read. Love and light.